Everybody, it's the Victus. Time another run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Friday, Mosh Pit. I hope you all had a great week going into the new weekend here on a Friday. Oh my God. Well, that is a Sacred Heart start. Zulu 4-1 X-Ray, Romeo Foxtrot Delta Papa. Wow, our tears rate though is awful. So we have a Sacred Heart start and also the Conquest Pony, which is an amazing start for everything but our tears rate. So if we can get our tears rate under wraps here, good Lord, man. This might be a monster start here. Wow. Yeah, happy Friday, everybody, for sure. Don't forget, every Friday, everyone, we do Pokemon Breaks. We had a lot of people last week coming over to the Twitch Mosh Pit to check out Pokemon Breaks, and it was a lot of fun. People didn't know that I did Pokemon stuff. It's over on Twitch. Usually starts around 6 p.m. Central, so come on by. It's a great time, but all eyes right now. We got a lot to talk about this run here, because if we, oh my, what in the world is this seed? Holy smokes, we are starting with double-digit damage on floor 1. Wow, yeah, Isaac, that face, exactly. That's the face I'm making right now, because I don't know what to think of this. So, okay. We've this might be the best start of 2026, maybe even one of the best starts ever. Yeah, Sacred Heart, Cricket's Head. I mean, what else do you want? What else can you say? If we start getting our tears rate caught up here, oh man, we could be looking at a new already. Because yeah, you give me a start like this and it's not going to go well for you. By God. Yeah, sorry, Pin. Don't even try, brother. We did get a tears upgrade. Oh man, we're looking pretty. We're going to last week's question of the episode, coming in from Sea Dog, who says, question of the episode: if you had to win a run with only 3 items, what are you taking? This gave me an idea for a good like streak goal, and in fact, I think let's do a mini like streak goal. If this video gets at least 2,000 likes, I will do a run, not on the YouTube save file, but I will do an Isaac run on the stream save file, where I give myself the following items and I only beat the run with these. So my 3 top picks for, if I had to pick only 3 items to beat a run on, I would pick, first off, Binge Eater. I think anyone's gonna probably guess that one. Binge Eater is just it gives you everything you want. Second item, Sacred Heart. Third item, Rock Bottom. If you give me Sacred Heart, Rock Bottom, and Binge Eater, I will show you. I will beat every boss in a run. And if we don't do an Omega run, then I will teleport to finish off Beast and Delirium. So if this video hits 2,000 likes or more, I will do a special video after this video gets posted, maybe on a Sunday, maybe on a Wacky Wednesday, where I will only use those 3 items and beat every boss in Isaac. That's a guarantee right there. So yeah, Binge Eater, of course, you got the HP backup. You ain't got to worry about stats at all because we have Rock Bottom, and you also don't have to worry about losing any tears or losing any movement speed thanks to Rock Bottom. And then Sacred Heart, of course, just gives you the oomph. Every time you get a damage multiplier from or damage up from Binge Eater, it becomes permanent thanks to Rock Bottom. And yeah, that's I can beat anyone in the game there. We get another tears upgrade there and another tears upgrade from Too Spooky. Dude, I don't know what is going on here in this run, but we have already caught up on tears. We are above base Isaac tears rate. And wow. Oh man, we could be looking at something special here. I mean, these are the runs that you all dream for. You dream of, too. I could have used the Hermit card, but I'd rather get out of a challenge room like this one right here. I do not think we're going to have enough keys to this, but I'm going to try. We just need some shot speed now. Well, now we can't skip out on this run or on this room, because if we end up finding a key and opening it, we're gonna have to do this challenge room again. So we'll say TBD on that mega chest here. But what can you really say about a run like this? You know, there's nothing, absolutely no. Come on, game. There's absolutely no area of improvement that we need other than our tears rate and shot speed. And if that's the only thing that we have to complain about here, I think we're really reaching in the complaint department at that point, because man, Sacred Heart gives us a huge damage multiplier, a very strong homing tier, and also just one of the best items in the entire game. Happens to be my second favorite item behind Brimstone. Don't know if any of you knew that or not. It's also one of the most iconic items in Isaac, just because of how extremely rare it is, and also on top of that, just how good it is. And also, I also think that the sprite in the game, I also think that that also contributes also to its popularity. Also, get it? Sacred Heart does have one of the coolest sprites in the entire game, in my opinion. But right now, we got to find keys, since we've gotten robbed out of, I think, 5 or 6 keys from this friggin' mega chest here. Conquest Pony is just going to give us a spacebar item that does that dash attack that you just saw there from Crack the Skizzle. And then on top of that, it also gives us the a fixed movement speed, right? So 1.50 is our movement speed. No matter what items we get, no matter how many speed downs we get, it's always going to be 1.5 while we're riding on the pony here. And because I decided to go for that mega chest, we are going to not get one of the two. We're either not going to get the shop or not going to get the item room. But now that we've gotten that, let's go into the item room. I really want to go open that mega chest, but I have a feeling it's just going to give us a chance to screw us here. I don't really care about using the Book of Revelations right now. I'll come back and get that soul heart after we beat the boss, because obviously I don't want to get a horseman. I don't want to get an orbital right now. Not that it would hurt us at this point, because we are extremely powerful, but still, all the same, I still want to get improved stats. Get a movement speed upgrade. We're going to fade the mega chest, unfortunately. Let's go back and let's get a cheeky little soul heart here from the Book of Revelations real fast. So if I had used the Book of Revelations there, we would have gotten a horseman, and we would have gotten a ball of bandages or cube of meat. But since I didn't, we don't have to worry about that now. We also have the petrified poop, so I should at least try to take a go here at this. I will also take an Eternal Heart. Wow, man, oh man. This is a Freaky Friday indeed, because I'm a little freaked out about how well this is going. We might be able to get a key out of here. We did. Okay, well, now I got to go back, and now I got to check the mega chest. And if we get a payout here, this is legendary status. Well, we did get a payout, but I was hoping it was honestly just going to be a bunch of consumables. But at least the mosh pit didn't have to go crazy over not knowing what was inside of that dang chest. So was it worth it? Probably not, but at least we have an extra life in case we get Damocles or something crazy like that. I do like that we're getting the double tier there from the eye drops effect. Lust had no idea what was going on there. She realized the power that we were hitting her with and said, no, thank you. I'm perfectly fine today. Yeah, this is power beyond compare here for the start that we have. I am gonna bomb the charge keeper, charge beggar, just because I don't want to not get a devil deal here. I'm doing this just so we can get maybe a Gimpy payout like we just did right there. And then HP upgrade would also be fine as well. Honestly, I can't be blamed for that. That was the Judgment's fault for spawning a troll bomb on himself, so whatever. Nice shot there from Crack the Skizzle. Telepathy for Dummies is going to give us 2 or 3 for Bookworm, but we are obviously not going to be taking that because the movement speed and Crack the Sky attack that we have is just too dang good. If we end up getting something to the effect of 4.5 volt, we're going to just be flying through this run. And sure, why not? Let's get Black Candle. It's going to give us Curse Immunity. And we will no longer have to worry about anything like Curse the Blind on this run. We really don't need to take Soul of the Lost. I mean, I could to save us like a few hearts, but again, whenever you have just an S tier start, this is double S, maybe triple S tier start. Yeah, you don't sweat the little things in runs like this. Little things being, you know, HP. The normal things that we would usually be worried about is not something that we care about in this run. That's a nice little level of freedom that we have. We don't get very often. That's what makes these type of runs special. That's why you got to enjoy it. Big dunk there on Stain. We get just more damage. And yep. And one thing I would love to get here would be Soy Milk. If we could somehow manage to get Soy Milk, I will be over the moon. And there's 4.5 volt. My goodness. I mean, we're getting everything that we asked for and everything we didn't ask for in this run. It's kind of scary in this sense here. Now, if Soy Milk shows up, then I'm going to straight up say the game is trying to make this look like it's rigged or something, because Soy Milk would send this one over the moon. So 4.5 volt means that we're going to be able to use Conquest Pony multiple times in battle. And I hate to say it, but there's no boss in the game that's going to be able to stand up to this amount of power. Get another movement speed upgrade there, courtesy of the belt this time. A death card. And we will go use this. So if you didn't know what the 4.5 volt does, by the way, it will charge your active item based on how much damage you do total. So if you deal a lot of damage and sustain damage, you start getting potentially more charges than you normally would out of one room. So for example, we just got a full charge there off of the Q-bones and everything. Wow. And normally we would only be able to get one and only one, but we can use this multiple times so long as we're able to keep dealing damage essentially. Even on a winning run, I don't feel like doing that room unless I absolutely have to. You know, Diggity Dunk. Apparently there was a tinted rock somewhere in there. Yeah, just look how fast 4.5 volt will charge here. And needless to say, I'm pretty sure that we're going to make boss rush. If we don't make boss rush in this run, I will eat my own hand. Fallen is already dead. Jello, normally I would take it, especially with 4.5 volt, but we just flat out, we just don't need him. Oh my gosh, we got Lump of Cold too, along with Sacred Heart. Holy moly. Now, yes, Jello would be nice. Yeah, Jello plus 4.5 volt is an instant win, but we're already in instant win status. And I like having flying. I like having the mobility of Conquest Pony along with the dash attack, especially with 4.5 volt. But you could, there's no wrong answer there. You literally could go either one, Jello or Flying Pony. Flying Pony is going to get us through rooms and traverse the map a lot faster, though. And I like the mobility there. But honestly, you could go with Jello or Conquest Pony, and you're still going to be just fine. If you are playing the Seed, of course, which you definitely should be, because you really don't get a chance to have a run like this out in the wild like this. So it's nice. There you go. Absolutely dunk this room. There's our full card. But we're definitely going to do Boss Rush because we're just going to be able to just dash back and forth with Conquest Pony. Sure, why not? Why not just get Capricorn too? And we can, well, if we had a full charge, we'd be able to dash through the curse room door. Another Eternal Heart for the road. And yeah. I think we just put money back in the bank here. 5 cents to spare. So if we really, really needed to, we could buy another key, I guess. Magic Fingers would definitely be interesting with this build. We are sitting at 20 damage. I'm secretly hoping that we get a shot speed upgrade, though. Toothpicks would be great. Anything that gives us shot speed will be amazing for us. But if we don't get it, it's not a big deal. Somehow I had a feeling she was over here. Yeah, she's already dead. Taking the negative, absolutely no hesitation here. And we'll go with X-Ray Specs, and then just watch the magic fly here with 4.5 volt and Conquest Pony. Because we're going to be using this on pretty much any time we want to. If you get targets that are big enough, you can just go back and forth across the entire screen over and over again. It's quite funny. Kind of like that. And looking to get some revenge here. Yeah, we're just flying back and forth now. It's just instant death. There we go. What? Oh, blast assist. Of course. Yeah, this combo just makes an absolute joke out of the game. Seeing how often we're getting charges here, it's honestly not even fair. And even on a winning run, I'm not going to take Demon Baby, but man, oh man, we're about to destroy this game. It's just one of those times where you got to treat it like a holiday. It's almost like a vacation from the regular rigmarole of our normal everyday Eden runs. February looking to go out with a bang. Like I said, if you want to see that 3-item challenge, I really don't think it's going to be a challenge, but if this video gets over 2K, I will do it. I will do a video this week or weekend, maybe even tomorrow, where I will beat all bosses in Isaac with only 3 items. And I have full confidence in my ability to do that because that combo can't win. Now, it would be neat. What I was thinking about doing for a challenge series would be a ever decreasing amount of items. Like I can only use items once and only once in the sort of the mini challenge series, where once I use an item, it's gone out of the pool. So I couldn't use Sacred Heart, Brimstone, Mom's Knife more than once for a 3 item challenge. I think that might be interesting, but baby steps right now. You're seeing what I'm talking about here, having the mobility of flying. Like, yes, having Jello would be cool for mega damage, 75% by the way, but this is just, in my opinion, better. Only because of the mobility and our ability to just crack every single room here. We can clear so much more distance. I'm loving the dodging here. We're playing pretty well. Soul hearts do not matter here. Give the angel item something. Just give the angel statue something to think about. Little hesitation there, cost us to get hit. Luckily, a half heart is as good as a full heart with a bone heart anyway. We just had a little movement speed, or a little shot speed, man. This run will be perfect. Getting a lot of keys here too. There we go. Hidden rock right there. Might as well check it out. Another Eternal Heart. We lost the Eternal Heart, which honestly is fine. We have plenty of red hearts. Don't really care about the Eternal Heart. As you see there, we didn't lose that Bone Heart despite us being in the womb. And we have gone and destroyed our clear speed here by getting, I think, one of the most Invicta maps we've ever seen. This is starting to look like a Diablo 2 map, and it's still going. Non-XL floor, by the way. And yep. So that is every single possible dead end we could have gone to. How does he do it? How does he do it? No, Mom's Knife would ruin this build. You bet we're going to go see Old Hushy. I mean, Old Hushy's not even going to be a thing. Old Hushy's going to be Old Daddy. Golden Troll Bomb. We get another damage upgrade with Blood of the Martyr. And we are just not going to get... Shoot Do was interesting, but yeah. We're just not going to get a shot speed upgrade on this run. And honestly, that's fine. Whatever, game. We don't need no stinking shot speed upgrade. Big damage there with Crack the Skizzle. Yeah, we're about to make Hush look stupid. Stupid with a capital double O. Or zeros, depending on what generation you grew up in. Oh man, it begins. We're doing the back and forth here on Old Hushy. Look how fast that charge is building up. That's the second time we haven't hit anything, and somehow Hush just sent us all the way down to the bottom of the screen somehow. Not sure why that keeps happening. Down goes old Hushy. And the game definitely owes us some HP for that, but yeah, this is it's too easy. We got our full card in case we go the wrong way, which you know we're going to. I think the computer got a little corn fuzzled there. There we go. Double dunk there on Monstro 2. Double dunk for the double dorks. We get Guppy's paw randomly, and I'll take it. Now, if we get Guppy on this run, then we're starting to look at something real crazy, because you add the damage of Guppy flies here on this run and forget about it. There goes Cage, no problem. And as predicted, we have gone the wrong way. Maybe this will be the right way. X-Ray Specs, by the way, gives us automatic access to the secret rooms, super secret rooms, without having to pay a bomb to get in. And we have reached a dead end. Yeah, that's the definition of chunky damage right there. We're throwing beach balls right now. Yeah, good luck, Stanley. You're gonna definitely need it. Yep. Absolutely melted. And yeah, that's a dead Stanley right there. Just a total pushover of a run. All right, Dark Room. Let's see, we got Ocular Rift, the Nail, 9 lives, which I will take. And I will take the Satanic Bibble just to give us 2 soul hearts back. We do get Bookworm as well, of course. And, you know, it would make sense if we end up getting Guppy. If we wanted to take the Satanic Bible. Especially with 4.5 volt and this amount of damage. It's almost too easy at that point. I still like the damage that we have with the back and forth spam of Conquest Pony. A little crisscross action will make you jump. Is that how that song goes? There's like 2 people in the audience who got that one. Whatever, game. And we've gone the wrong way. Now we're firing off double shots here with the Bookworm transformation occasionally, along with the offset crazy shots that we have with the eye drops. So we are 1 away from Guppy. Yep. You did it to yourself, and yeah, we're going to do a victory lap. Come on now. It's Friday. Second seed, Hotel Victor Mike 4 X-Ray Juliet November 2. I've never seen the Blood of the Martyr that red before. Kind of a crazy red there. If you're not playing along with this seed, I don't know what you're doing, because this is the most fun that you can have today. Rotten Hearts honestly wouldn't be that bad if we could use some of those attack flies combined with our Sacred Heart damage to do some buku damage. No idea where that bomb came from. Charm of the Vampire, again, it's just more damage. It gets benefit from the Sacred Heart multiplier. Charm of the Vampire is not usually 0.89 damage upgrades. It gives you usually significantly less than that. That's the reason why I said, though, in the 3-item challenge, you know, having the damage multiplier from Sacred Heart is going to be crucial, especially when you're combining it with Rock Bottom and Binge Eater. It's just every single damage upgrade you get is magnified by a whole lot. And now is definitely the time when we need to start hoping for maybe an R-Key, maybe? We have not had an Omega run this year yet. We finally get some shot speed here, thank goodness. I'm just going to use the Foo. Use the full card. You don't have flying for this, but... Okay, now we have flying. Well, Crack the Sky is there, but obviously we don't need it. Yeah, let's go check for the shop real quick, since we do have a pretty good amount of money. Money has not been a problem at all in this run. And again, if we get Guppy, then we're starting to look at something real special here. The range upgrade, which is not going to do anything for us, and there's Void, but Void doesn't give us what we need. I'd much prefer us to have just get Guppy. And Conquest Pony would also get kind of voided out because we wouldn't be able to get the flying benefit. Yes, we could void Conquest Pony, but it doesn't retain everything that I like about it. And so it's kind of a downgrade, and it's not really worth it in my opinion. Now, if we had Guppy, or if we already had flying, then, you know, then we can talk. But right now we still don't have any native flying, which is the big selling point for Conquest Pony for me right now. The White Pony. The name of the item is actually the White Pony. It's not Conquest's Pony, but that's just kind of, this is kind of the moniker it's become known as, for me anyway. I made up a lot of dumb names, as everyone is more than well aware of. Card reading. Let's take the mystery gift and let's go into, I forgot what it was like to walk on the ground. Go into the secret room real fast. The Black Lotus, which is going to be just a huge amount of HP. And let's see if we can get Guppy here. 40% chance for a Devil Deal. We get more shot speed and damage. It's getting crazy. We are now up to base Isaac shot speed with this build, and that is a scary thought. We get more damage now. 33.57 damage is quite a lot. Yeah, this is, and you see the difference here immediately in our ability to just deliver the payload much faster with with 1.0 shot speed. We're still going to look for Guppy here. Get raw liver. Oh my gosh. It is just all the rarest items in Isaac showing up in one run. And you know we're going to have to pay this bill somehow. Get a regular old steel chest from a tinted rock, which is a little bit insulting. Rosaries is going to give us another tiers rate, and we are above the tiers cap, courtesy of Capricorn as well as eye drops. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is getting outrageous now. This is the second hand for a second time. Again, everybody, if you're enjoying what you're seeing here and you're just having fun today, having a good Friday, or even if you just want to support the channel, all you gotta do is click the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. It's the easiest, best, and most free way to support my channel. Another Yahweh. And we're just making every single room look like a fool. And we really don't need D-Bizzle to do anything here, but in the off chance that we do need HP, he's got us covered. Get more shot speed here, and I know that we skipped the shop, but there's nothing in the shop that I would really want other than mapping at this point. Going hourglass. And our shot speed is now going. It's basically doubled since what we started, almost doubled. We could take the Fool card now, I guess, because we don't really have to do boss rush since we've already done it. Yeah, the dingas are ding dead. They're ding dead. We're just it's just a total dominant win here. No Guppy yet. We still have a chance though. Well, at least gonna look at the shop. Oh man, if we get Guppy now with Hive Mind, everything is lining up for us to get Guppy here. Polaroid, we fail another 75% Devil Deal. And yep. Basically now all we're looking for are red portals. The card reading actually took us in the... actually cost us a room. That's okay. Late game card reading is great, of course. It's highly valued by me because I love just skipping straight to the boss room. Don't have to deal with any of the riffraff. Especially when we go to every dead end imaginable. That is our MO around here. Anyone who's been seeing the D2R, the Diablo 2 Resurrected streams, you'll know. Your boy is the king of dead ends. I think we already know that. I guess it's good to be king of something, you know? The Bible, which would give us the Seraphim transformation. I guess we'll use Damocles, but we're really not going to gain any benefit out of it. It's more just for fun at this point. Seraphim's going to give us an HP upgrade and a whole lot of soul hearts. Yeah, there's actually no reason for us to take Damocles other than if we were going to go fight Hush again, which we really shouldn't. We really shouldn't do it, but I'm gonna. Double Hush kill? Who is this madman? Go to the shop here for free. What are you? Reverse High Priestess card. No, thank you. There is a mega chest in here. Damocles will split. Sissy! How you doing, little sissy? Sissy! Now the run is complete. Now we have ourselves an urn. Oh my gosh, Deadeye and Linger Bean. Nah, we don't need Linger Bean, although it would do a massive amount of damage. But Deadeye with this build? Ooh. Oh, brother. Yeah. This is not even gonna be fair. Dizzy with the charm. Hotfly putting in overtime here. And yeah, get revenge for Hush hitting us that last time and absolutely destroy him this time. Just like the rest of this run, man. So we gained some benefit out of the Damocles pickup here. I maintain that Damocles can be okay if and only if you have the extra lives. If you don't, then it's just reckless. You're asking to be punished. Some people might be into that, but I'm not. We're just gonna crisscross on him again. Wow. Yeah, this is getting scary damage now. We even get a red portal to Blue Baby. I'm just not even gonna register that in my brain. That was a terrible chest. Yeah, down goes Blue Baby. No problem at all. We're gonna end it on Delirium unless we see an R key. This will be the only time that will be appropriate here for us. Ibizzle actually dropped a soul heart for once. Thank you. Delirium could be over here. He's not. It's gonna be Gish. That was Gish. Mom's Heals and Caffeine Pill, which is gonna give us a size down and also movement speed up. So we are now maxed at movement speed. And who would have thought that we would get a run like this in February? After what's been I would say a more or less overly, it's been more trolly than helpful, I think, and that's kind of how January went too, if we're being honest. Damocles could fall at any moment, and I could not care less. That is not going to matter. If we die, it's, yeah, it really will not matter here. Honestly, I don't know how our orbital didn't take that one out. Now this can be delirium, but it won't be. Yeah, Mr. Fred's already dead. More tears here, and that's going to cap us out at 7 tears per second, and that is a lot of damage. Let's go fight Isaac again, as if we just didn't do this 2 minutes ago. You see the benefits of Damocles really shining here with these items that are spawning from the bosses. Look at this. We do get Compass. It's going to help us decide where Delirium is, which is nowhere near anywhere where we are. And in typical fashion, we've gone the wrong way. Mom's wig, HP upgrade. We get the mom transformation, so we get the butt knife. What a run, man. What a run. If you enjoyed this run, everybody, click the like button. Like I said, I know it sounds like a broken record. I know it sounds like likes are the most important thing in the world. It's not the most important thing in the world. You are the most important thing in the world to the channel. But if you want to show your support and do it in the easiest, most free way possible, then just clicking that little thumbs up, it does mean a lot on YouTube. And I thank each and every one of you that do it every single day. Remember, 2,000 likes. If this video gets there or higher, I will do the 3-item challenge within the next couple of days here. And it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So let's make it happen, everybody. Thank you, Mosh Pit. I hope you have a great Friday. Don't forget about Pokemon Breaks tonight over at twitch.tv/Invicta, starting at probably 6 p.m. Central Time, maybe a little bit further, depending on what the queue is looking like. And speaking of queue, here's your meme of the day. I don't know why there's a queue involved there. Brought to you by Sky Moogle on the Invicta subreddit. /r/Invicta. Title thread was surprise, and then said after, and then the end of the thread they said after episode 444. Yeah, I love this one just because it is low quality, but I love the fact that Pin's face is like that for the Undertaker meme, and it just worked because he actually got destroyed by Blighted Ovum. So thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I'll see you all next time. What a run, man! Oh man! Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks to patrons of mine like Raphael Lindemann, Crypto14, Gabriel Allen, Anti-Evil, and Trevor Mitchin. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Invicta.